Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons, and I upload twice a week. Today I'm taking you through our evening routine, a night in the life, basically a closing shift of how I get things done for the following day. I am a mom of four, 2 boys and 2 girls, and this is what gets me ready for the day ahead. Also, I am not Dexter. I am just repainting this planter to make a fairy garden on the front porch. Chris and I love doing our New York Times puzzles together like an old married couple because we are, and we are waiting on the front porch for our kids to get off of the bus. Alright, now it's time to get dinner started. It is so nice to have a home chef delivered straight to my door because it makes meal planning easier. I just go online and pick out a couple meals that I want for that week. It just makes it mindless. Plus the ingredients are so fresh and delicious, and the recipes are so easy to follow and don't take a lot of time at all. I even ordered these gluten-free cinnamon buns and they were amazing, went perfect with my afternoon coffee. So while Chris is helping unload the book bags, this was one of the gems that Ella brought home from school today. Absolutely love unloading their book bags and seeing what they've made at school, and it just cracks us up. But anyway, Chris is going through the book bags and sharing all the goodies with me while I just get everything ready for dinner. Tonight we are making shrimp and rice bowls. We'll talk about that little thing later. But Ella saw the recipe and she was so excited. I'm lucky that all of my kids actually really love shrimp. Also, how good is this LeBron? Tanner is seriously my little artist, but here's all of our ingredients laid out and I'm so excited to get to cooking. First, we're making the rice since that takes the longest, and then we're gonna prep all of the veggies and just get a salsa going along with some plantains, which are my absolute favorite. I feel like not everybody loves plantains, but I'm absolutely obsessed with them. So whether you're looking for oven-ready meals, quick 15-minute meals, or fast and fresh options, Home Chef makes weeknight dinners effortless, even with a busy schedule. We're not able to sit down and eat a family dinner tonight, but we do have a home-cooked meal, even if we have to eat at all different times because of dance and soccer. I love these step-by-step recipe cards. I actually go ahead and save them in a little binder, which you'll see later, but one, it just makes it super simple whether you're a seasoned chef or somebody just starting out cooking, but it also gives me new ideas and teaches me new techniques. One of my favorite parts about Home Chef is that you can swap proteins and customize your meals. So you can swap, for example, the shrimp in today's meal, you can swap it for chicken, salmon, impossible meat. You just make it fit to your taste and your dietary preference. Plus, with over 20 new meals every week, there's always something exciting to try. There's also less prep time and easy cleanup, and of course, there's less waste.
I don't have much time to eat because I'm bringing the girls to dance, but holy crap, this is good.
It's more affordable and healthier than takeout with fresh, high-quality ingredients delivered straight to your door. That's why the entire family is obsessed. To Home Chef, you'll experience why it's ranked #1 in convenience, value, and taste. Get started today and discover how easy and delicious home-cooked meals can be. You can even get 50% off and free shipping on your first Home Chef box with code Beastons50 or scan the QR code on screen here. I'll have everything linked down below as well. So like I mentioned, we're not sitting down as a family having a meal today because when we do that, we normally need to eat at 4:30, but the kids had a bunch of friends over after school. So of course I'm going to let them have time with friends outside on the beautiful day that we had versus rushing to get a family dinner in. And I wanted to show you here, this is like how we have a dance drawer as well as a soccer drawer because it just makes life super simple. If you don't have drawer space, you can always do like little containers or Tupperware for their dance and soccer stuff. It's just when things have a place or even a basket, when things have a home, it just makes life easier because with 4 kids, we're always running around looking for something. So I try my best that I can. But now it's actually after dance right now. The girls are eating their dinner. I just put that clip in before. Luckily, it's still light out, which is so nice, but I am now putting away the little recipe in that binder that I was talking about, and then we're going to get started on cleaning up the kitchen. Now I'm saying goodbye to Chris because he's taking our son to soccer now, so basically he is running around today while I'm staying at home doing the home duties, but we do like to alternate, and sometimes we all go to soccer when it's nice out. We did the previous night, but we're all just so exhausted and wanted to stay home tonight. We are a dessert every night family, so I got these Johnny Pops popsicles. They're like made with all natural fruit juice, so we have that going for us. I'm actually outside right now picking up all of the stuff that the kids had played with. Normally I would be like, go outside, get your shoes, go clean this, but they were just so busy today, and I try not to overwhelm them because it is a lot being at school all day, having to rush home, get homework done, go to your sports, and basically have no time to decompress. So, I help out where I can, and they're grateful for it. I have to tell you guys a funny story. That massive ladder that is behind the swing set is from our landscapers when they put our Christmas lights on our house. And they do like everybody's house in the neighborhood, well, a lot of people's houses, but they like to keep the ladder in our yard. And I'm too nice to ask them to move it. But I think now that it's like getting nicer out, I'm like, can you please move this giant ladder? So yeah, that's not our ladder. But who else is itching to just like, I want to plant flowers and really clean up and power wash, and I'm just itching to do all of that spring stuff, and I'm worried that it's too soon. I don't know. What are you guys doing right now? I'm in Pennsylvania. I think our last frost is done. I'm not really sure, but stay tuned. I just bought a bunch of stuff yesterday for the front porch, and I cannot wait to get out there and do it. All right, outdoor mess done. Now we're back to the indoor mess and trying to help Carter with his homework, but honestly, I help with English usually, and Chris helps with math. Whatever they're doing in math these days, that is not how I did it growing up. I'm 36 years old, and I have to like ask Chat GPT or Alexa. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyway, let's get a handle on all of these dishes. And if you are listening right now, comment down below what you have to do the night before that really helps you the most get ready for the next day. For us, obviously, I like to wake up to a clean kitchen, so putting all this stuff away, but also making sure our coffee maker is full of water and coffee, and same with the ice maker, making sure that that's full of water so we have ice for the next day. Just kind of showing you how I'm leaving everything to dry here. I wash the dog's bowls and all of that, and getting the kids their nighttime waters. Again, a lot of times this is their routine, but one of our soccer practices is so late. It's at 7, and that is late for like an 8-year-old, and my daughter sometimes has hers at 7. And my oldest, my 9-year-old, does. So I just feel like, by the time they get home and stuff, I just try, again, like I said, to help out when I can, while still like giving them duties when they need something to do and they're not just sitting on their iPad like watching me do everything. Here's Everly pretending that she has her foot stuck in a chair, so I have to go ahead and take care of that. But leaving everything else after we make these waters to head upstairs and get the girls in the bath and put them to bed. We are headed upstairs to do bath time, like I mentioned, and I get in here and see that the dog has been in the bath again. First of all, my whole house needs to be scrubbed, so I'm hoping to do that today, Friday, because it's just a hot mess. But this is little dog footprints, and I'm not gonna lie, I secretly love it because it's Chapel who goes in here. Sometimes he tries to get the soap, sometimes he gets the toys. But it just reminds me of Rookie, who is my dog that we lost before we got Chapel. And I swear that God picked our dogs. So our dogs that passed, I'm sure that God and our previous dogs that passed picked our new dogs because they have so many of like their traits and qualities and just crack me up. And I'm grateful for the silly things like the dog getting into the bathtub. So I had to clean that out before I got the girls bathed, and then you saw I put their laundry away. And now they're working on picking out their clothes the night before. This is a little step, but you don't even understand how much it helps us the following morning, because if I pick out their clothes, it's a hot mess. It's never what they want. So they have to pick it out the night before. A lot of times we'll do like the little, you see in their closets in my videos before, we have like a Monday through Friday little container hanging in their closet that they pick their clothes. But of course, it always changes. Or sometimes if I'm putting their clothes away, I'll just try to like throw sets in there or outfits in there so that they then can choose from that. But it is really helpful. And I always want to remember Everly, because at this age, she's 4. When she picks out her clothes, she has to lay on top of them to make sure she likes how it looks, even though she's just completely laying on top of them. But it's hysterical and I love it and I want to remember it forever. Right, Chris is home from soccer practice, and I actually was able to put the boys to bed, which takes much longer sometimes because Carter likes to talk, or Tanner passes out in 2 seconds just like Chris does. I wish I was like that. I need like a whole sleep routine, and it takes me forever to fall asleep, even if I'm exhausted. I need like an unwind time. So anyway, while I'm laying with the boys, Chris is finishing up the work in the kitchen. Our whole thing is, the only thing that we have set is that he does the boys' laundry and I do the girls' laundry. It's just how we like split it up, and that just, it gets put away faster that way, it gets folded faster that way. But otherwise we both just like pick up the slack where it's needed, and it's so important. I don't know, I just feel like it's really helpful, and I never feel like I'm suffering alone. I'm grateful for him. Also, I need to scrub those chairs. But it's just really important. We don't have a nanny, we don't have a housekeeper, a house cleaner, anything like that. We don't have help anywhere. I have a virtual assistant and a manager, but besides that, we don't have help. So we do it all. It's necessary, and we need to tag team it. I also always put the kids' clothes down here that they picked out just to make our mornings easier.
So you still have your nighttime routine, but thought maybe we could recap our night for a minute here.
What even happened?
I don't know. You did it. You did it all. What did happen? Fill me in.
It's a lot of cleaning things and cooking things.
Are you ready for this? 3 kids in travel sports thing going on?
I am.
Plus dance. What else? That's really it, right? Really just soccer. We don't have any baseball players.
We didn't do baseball or t-ball this year because they didn't love it, and it just didn't feel like it was really us.
Yeah. I think that we went to Topgolf, me and the boys, over the weekend, and I think they enjoyed that. So it was like pickleball,
just trying to figure out
golf.
a way to get into golfing a little bit more.
I think they all need to do some lifelong sports.
Definitely.
On the side. Club. We should add that in. No country clubs for us. Thanks for doing everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What was I gonna say? How are putting the girls to bed? Usually I put the girls to bed every single night. They finally let Chris do it, and we just try to alternate. And I always feel bad because I want to put the boys to bed. I like alternating. Same with dance class. We alternate dance class and soccer. Last night we all went to Carter soccer because it was a beautiful night. Tonight was too, but we're just all so tired.
Yeah. So I'll answer your question. It was amazing, but mostly because I wasn't home all night with them. I feel like I had the patience with them.
You went to dance.
If I were the one getting them through bath and getting them upstairs and doing all the things, I would have been like, go to bed, because that's how you feel at the end of the night. But when it was like, I was cool with their little giggles and like listening to them talk and I don't know, say prayer. I made them say prayer. Evie said.
We say prayer every single night.
Yeah,
if
but
you forget, they
tried to
you.
get away with I said it in my head.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, I said I wanted to hear it. So I said, all right, let me hear if I can put my ear to your head and hear your prayers. And then I made something up ridiculous, and Evie was like, that is not what I said. And then she told me what she said.
What did she say?
I don't remember now. Oh, you know what she did say? She said, thank you for giving us an amazing day with my mom and Critical. And the other day, that was 2 days ago now, but
She's so sweet.
She is really sweet. All right. As always, camera battery is dying, and Tiff's going to go do her nighttime routine.
The memory, not the battery. What time is it anyway? I'm
exhausted. How do I used to hold the camera up this long?
10 p.m.
Before. My vlog arm is weak now.
You better start vlogging more. Alright, headed up for my night routine. I'm treating myself to a hot bath with my Kindle. I am loving this series. Now I'm going to blank what it's called. The Whiskey Chaser series. Oh no, I think it's called the Bootleg series by Lucy Score. I'm loving it. I think I'm on the 4th book. But anyway, it takes me forever to get to read. The only time I really get to read is if I get a pedicure or if I have any energy at the end of the night. But anyway, putting my magnesium salt into the bath, trying to scrub all the bath toy crud off of this little tray here, because once in a while the kids like to take what they call a big bath, and they love this bath. Just putting my soap on there, my razor, my face wash, and getting ready for bed. First I got to take off all my makeup. Also, I didn't even realize how crusty my Kindle cover was, so I'll be ordering one of those today. It's really old. And then I wanted to show you like what I've been using on my skin, all the same old Dime stuff. And then I've been using the AHA BHA cleanser for a while. So after my bath, just doing my toner, hyaluronic acid, and then my face cream. I ran out of the night cream, so I'm still using my Dewy Day Cream at night. But also I've been buying new spring pajamas lately because all my winter jammies just had to go. So I love this set. It's from Amazon, so I will have it linked down below. Putting on lotion. Do you guys use lotion after every shower and bath? Because I do, and I don't think Chris has ever used lotion in his life, and I just don't even understand how people live like that. Even though I'm incredibly exhausted, I still like to plan the next day, because otherwise I wake up and I'm like, what is life? Like, what am I doing? And I just don't even remember anything. So I am, even though I'm tired, going to go ahead and plan for the following day. I also like to get my workout clothes ready because it does just help me, and it's just one less step into thinking about working out. Like, you wake up, you get your workout clothes on, and you do your workout. We like to make things as easy and as mindless as possible. I also just like to switch the laundry. I don't usually put anything in the wash. Sometimes if it's like my clothes, I'll put it in the wash right before bed and then switch it over as soon as I wake up in the morning. But I did not want to let towels sit in the washer. We all know how that ends up. Alright, I need my comfort heating pad, which basically anytime I'm in this bed I have my heating pad on because I'm a grandma and I just love my heating pad. And I also always have water with me at night. Do you guys take water to bed with you? Some people think I'm crazy that I bring my water everywhere. My kids do too. And to me that's just so normal. I don't know if it's an anxiety thing, but I drink a ton of water. We have our next day planned. I have the kids' lunches. We also always go through the lunches and see who's packing or buying the next day, which is a great tip. So thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on Tuesday.